Welcome to Dots Walking, and this is the second part of the previous tutorial I did on floors, and that means multiple story building type floors if you get confused. And now I'm just going to show you how you can apply that. I have this floor plan that I quickly sketched, not really great, but I want to add a stair. But before that, I want to give you a quick tip again on grouping and how the applying copying to multiple aligned levels works. So I'm just going to come here and let me just tap select. In fact, let me just right select from the right. So the thing about it is that when you select again from the right, you don't select that object to you select it entirely, just a quick tip. Or if you that's from the left, if you select from the right, you just touch a little bit and select it all. So now let me just select everything and make sure that I have everything selected. So I'll come here and I will group them. I think yeah, short. Okay. So let's quickly group. So let me name it let's name it stories, stories, the story building. So now I'm just going to come here, copy, and I'm select the level. So in this case, I have multiple levels that I've created, and then I'll just press OK. So now I come to the acceleration. You can see them, and then I'm going to do a video on the difference between as groups and parts and every other assemblies. But in this case, I don't really have much time, so let's just go deep into this. So you can see the entire floors are already aligned. So now I want to just create a stairway here. So one of the things about Revit is that if you are creating stairs, you will be confused on how it works and why it works like that or this or that. And the main thing is that whenever you click on stairs, it has a typical default settings which you can change. But normally you're normally using a straight flight. You can use other ones eventually. But the main thing to know that when you start and you click on anywhere, this is the bottom part of the stairs, and when you zoom in, because the building is ridiculously big, I just made a quick listing. So as you can see, it's showing you 10 rises, 8 remain. It's just trying to tell you that it has already calculated the distance it has from this base level, that's the level that you're really working on, to the next level. And if I press escape and go back, you can actually edit which level you want to create it from. So whenever you automatically create this Revit, whenever you create this, sorry, Revit just automatically just calculates how much there are settings and calculations, but I'm not going to go into that. I just want something quick, and then we'll find on that later. So now when you click on anywhere, this is the bottom part, and then it rises up. So I'm taking a step upwards all the way to the next level. So for example, let me just stop at 12. Let me just go somewhere in the middle. Let's do 9. So now, um, one of the things is that whenever you create it, you can see there are landings and even supports, but there's no going to landings and supports there. Now we just stick to stairs. So whenever you create a straight flight, automatically when you create another one, Revit creates a landing in the middle. So let me just Control Z that. But if you do it wrongly, for example, you do it in a way whereby you cannot fully do something, you start the point here, that means that stopped here and start like this, you can see that the landing just doesn't grade, so what you normally do is you like to give an offset gap, and really do not worry. Let's control why do not worry. You can always adjust the distance of the landing after you've created it. So now you can just easily move this apart, and then the landing is adjusted. So let me do Control Z again. Control Z. Let me just take it back. Control Z. Okay. So the other ways you can also create it, you can also just give us a nice space. Don't come too close, just give a nice space, because in this case we are creating it from the middle of the stairs. You can change that in settings, but I don't really find any need to. Meaning that whenever you press the landing, it will start from the middle point, as you can see here. But in this case, you can see how it works. And then if you want to make it closer, you can just shift it and even adjust the stairs yourself. So this is just one part of the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.